Welcome everyone to this week market overview. Don't care a lot about the midweek title. It's just the wrong picture. So it's a whole week market overview. I just did use the wrong background today. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Hello Chaka. Welcome. Randcore in versus Aaron J. Welcome. There's lots of you here, so I will not be able to shoot out everyone's name. I hope everyone had a great trading week last week. We had a very good one, me and my student in the room, and we're hoping for a new very good trading week this week too. For all of you that asking about when the next batch of student will start, that's gonna be the first week of November, and you can already get in touch with me via Facebook. Is the best way, and let me know if you're interested. So I'll write your name down. I take only 10 students at a time. So you can already contact me and we will fix that. For those of you who not joined my Telegram channel yet, do that. All the link is in the description below this video. And as I promised, when we reach 1,000 members, I have a surprise to you guys. So we're not far from there yet. We are about 915 members right now, so not much left. Keep sharing the Telegram channel and let's reach that 1,000 together. So that's it. Let's get started, and let's roll the disclaimer as usual. Please read this carefully, guys, to know about the risk involved in trading. And every one of you should take those trade that we talk about on their own risk. This is only the way I see the market and the levels I am looking at to trade from. This is not a signal in any way. So you can just pause the video and read the disclaimer, and why not hit the like button when you doing that too, because would be great to see more likes on those videos, so I keep doing them. I think that every one of you like them, so why not hit that like button? Give me some love. Yes, let's get started with the Dixie as usual, guys. As you see, we've been talking about the break of this last line of defense, and we did have that break last week. This is the weekly chart, and this, you see, the break of this level was clear. A strong bearish week for the dollar once again. If we go down to the daily, you see we have some rejection last Friday around the monthly S1 pivot point, and that could be something to look at and to start thinking that we may see the dollar halt for a while here, or possibly a bounce to the upside. We are not sure yet about that. But the week itself as a total, it was a bearish week, some indecision days, and Thursday was a very strong bearish candle to the downside. So what we have here is Friday, when we had some correction higher, or rejection at this level here. So the important level to look at on the Dixie to know what may happen with the USD is of course around the 92 once again, to see how the dollar will react if we do test this area once again, to see if we're gonna get reverse from that level and start heading down, or if we're gonna break it, and that mean that we may see the 92 and 0.50 in that case. This area here is also still, even if the dollar reaches that level, we can still see the dollar as bearish. For me, to change my bias on the dollar, we want to see a break above this high here. Yeah, even better if we break this high up here. So overall, we're still bearish. The best area to look at if we're gonna try to short the dollar index is around the 92.50 area, somewhere at this level, to look for a possible bounce from that level. Yeah, as for now, the last week went very bearish so far, and I think it's a little bit late to short this market right now. Gold is also at a very interesting level, as you see. Let's go to the weekly and let's talk about that first. So there's not much left to reach the 1375 area here, up here, where we have the monthly R2. Gold did break the yearly R1, as you see here last week. It was a clear break and close above. But then when we reached the monthly R1, we have the price got rejected back down below that and never broke and closed above it. But it's a very strong upside market, and Friday we had this rejection to the downside. The RSI is at the extremes right now. We have some little divergence, but that not enough to start talking about shorting the gold yet, because here we have rejection that didn't work well. It failed very strongly to the upside. Here we have another rejection that failed. So don't take your decision based only on one rejection candle, yeah, but based only on a pin bar or stuff like that. You want to see a continuation of that. And if I to start shorting the gold, I want to see lower lows and lower highs ongoing, at least on the 4 hour. I want to see a strong close candle that closed below this pin bar here. And of course I want to see the yearly pivot point here broken too, yeah. So that may send us back down to here, and we could keep seeing that as a correction lower. So the gold is in a very strong uptrend, but of course we are at a very interesting level to look at, because there is a possibility that we may the gold may start to see some troubles. We're looking at this weekly level we are at right now between the monthly R1 and the monthly R2. This is gonna be a huge area, but here is the battle where the bears gonna start, maybe enter the market somewhere up here, yeah. So keep an eye on that level and start looking for possible signals. But as for now, we still in a very strong upgoing market, and the level we should look at for next week to start with is how the gold will react down here at this area here, because this is a good level that we may see another bounce from this level back up. In that case, we are still trading with the trend. If you want to take a long, then you should be looking at this area. If you really want to short the gold from this level, then you want maybe to see another bounce back up here and look if we're gonna get rejected from this level on lower time frame, and try to see if you get a double top scenario with some bearish divergence on the RSI, and in anticipation that we may break this neckline, and your first take profit should definitely be at this level at first. We have another level to look at, and that's of course down here on the monthly pivot point and the trend line. This is also going to be a good possible area to try another bounce up from here. but that's I think it's very hard to tell if that's gonna happen next week, so it's better to go down to 4 hour and try to play these levels. If you see this level broken here, that we may look for another retest and probably continuation back down here. Yeah, no break of the of this area here, and bullish evidence as happened here in the past, then you may anticipate another bounce to the upside from this area, yeah, around the 1331 level here. Yeah. Hello Chris, welcome buddy. Huzaifa too. Nice to see you guys. Oil, what a sell off last Friday, and for many reasons, but the range is clear, guys. You can see this range now very clear, and until we get a break of these levels here, I think oil gonna keep trying to range in this area. Let me mark it a little bit better. I'm talking about this range here, and yeah, as for now, we want to everything in the middle is trouble here, so I think the best way to, if you want to trade oil, is wait for these levels to be reached for a possible bounce from down here, or if we reach if it does like this, then you maybe want to try to short it back down. Those are the levels to look at for next week. I think where the price is testing right now for shorter time frame is an important level. As you see, it has been acting as good support and resistance level, and that can you see much better on the 4 hour. Where the price is testing right now is a good level to watch. On gold, we have some hidden divergence. As you see on the RSI, the price, the indicator is well below this level here, but looking at this level here and the price, when the price were at this area here, we have much lower at the price. Yeah, so we have this divergence that we may want to look at, because that usually means that we may see a bounce from this level, yeah, short term. So we are in the middle of this range right now, and it is a good possible area where the oil may bounce, as you see much going on at this level here. Yeah, the extremes of the range is of course back down here or up at this around the 49.50 area are the highs of this range if you want to try to short from that level. Yeah. Let's start with Forex, and we start with Aussie Jappy. The pair having lots of trouble making a new high, as you see here. After this last high here, the pair did try many times to break higher, but it wasn't able to do that. So we are keep playing around the monthly pivot. As you see here, lots going on, lots of wicks rejection right now. Other rejection are coming from the upside, and if we go down to the 4 hour, you can see it clearly. Yeah, the range is easier looking at the 4 hour, and I think that we should keep an eye at this level here. And let me just take off those text. So we have this range here to take a look at. As far as we are not trading above or below this range, we can keep trying to buy the lows of the range and sell the highs of the range. Yeah, because technically we are stuck in a sideways market on lower time frame, and for more to the downside, we want to see this broken for continuation. Yeah, and the same goes for the upside. What we want to see is the break of the range here, close above the last high, retest, and maybe continuation for the monthly R1. Right now we are not seeing that, and what we have to work with is this range here that you can try to keep trading until this box got broken. And we have a couple of other pairs that have the same scenario that I'm gonna show you too. Aussie New Zealand still very bullish, but now at the top here got a little bit more interested looking at this range here. And what's make me more interested is this second push never broke and closed above this high here, and that the RSI giving a very strong bearish divergence. Still the structure once again is a bullish structure, but when I start see a divergence, when I start see the price couldn't make a new high, that make me start to getting interesting to watch this level. Yeah, so I'm watching this area up here again here on the 4 hour, and yeah, we still have this range, this micro range that we want to see broken. So if next week we get another test of this structure here, probably try to go down to 15-minute or 1 hour and look for bearish evidence to try to sell it in anticipation that we may reach at least the lows of this levels or even lowers. If there is no bearish evidence and at this level and we got a new high, then I'm not doing anything on this pair, because we are soon at the monthly R1, and looking at the weekly we are soon reaching a very strong trouble area. Yeah, short term there is a possibility if you trade the lower time frame that you may get some pips out of this, but I'm more interesting to see, as I said, if this possible looks like very small double top and the bearish divergence gonna work to the downside this time. We got a bearish engulfing candle last week on Friday, so yeah, I'm more interesting if this gonna start moving down from here or not. Aussie USD, great rejection at this level last Friday. If we look at the weekly, you see that why we had this rejection. Yeah, the same happened May 2015 here when the pair reached that level. We got rejected on the weekly, and now last week the same happened. Yeah, it is a bullish candle, of course, but what I'm looking at, that we never had a close above this last high. And for me that's very important. I want to see a close above the last high, not only a spike. Yeah, so that didn't happen. On the daily we got rejected all the way down back below the monthly R1, and as you see, no daily close above this either. Yeah, that make you start interested to see was it a good level to start shorting or not. So we go down to the 4 hour, and what we see that after this spike, this 4 hour candles, the price start rejected and trading lower. Yeah, so where the pair is testing right now is a very important level to look at next week. Actually, I want to see if this area here gonna act as support, and maybe we're gonna get another bounce up or not. Yeah, so very, very important level where the price is testing right now, to see what will happen at this level here. Yeah, if now we see that this will not hold next week and we start trading below this trend line, possible retest, then there is a very good possibility that we trade back down to this area or even lower. Yeah, if not, so then as I showed you on the weekly, there is possibility that the pair gonna reach the extreme high at this level up here. Yeah, as you see here, this is like the last defense level. So yeah, it's a very interesting area to look at, and there is a possibility that we may see this happening also, bounce from this level here. Maybe if that give us a double top with some bearish divergence on the RSI, that would be even more interesting to start to see that there is a possibility that this pair give us a shorting possibility from this level here. Yeah, because monthly R1 is a good level and we should start seeing some reaction at it. Tjena David, hello, welcome. Welcome Darren. No problem, you are not late, Darren. You can just keep you can just watch the recording, buddy. Cat Chief, we did break, close above this high, break and close above this high. So yeah, still a bullish structure. The level I'm interested at next week is the first level is here around the point 7760 area, and I want to see if we're gonna get some bullish evidence when the price test this area down here, to see if we're gonna get another bounce back up. Yeah, but as you saw last week, guys, the cat got very weak on Friday after the good news. As usual, you never know how the market gonna react on the news. Yeah, so on the 4 hour it looks like this, and what make me interested that I'm saying that we may see a bounce from this level here is actually looking at the RSI. The RSI is already below this low, but look at the price. The price is still up here, and the last low was like down here. Yeah, so there is heading divergence already ongoing on this pair, and I think if and when this candle reach this level, the RSI gonna be much lower, and that will give us even more divergence. So at first I will be looking at this level here for a possible bounce back up. Yeah, my bias will change if I see a break of this very important candle here. This candle is like the mother of this range from here on. Yeah, so everything that happened here gonna be inside that candle or not. Yeah, so this candle gonna be the mother of the range here, and you want to see one of the sides broken. So there is a possibility that we may see some raging behavior on this one inside that candle before we get a break. Cat Jappy reacted perfectly at the monthly R1. As you see, at that same level we had this last high also, and looking left some more, we had lots of reaction in the past at this area. So yeah, we never broke new high here. We still never had a close above this last high, and if of course it was a good level to look at for a possible bounce down, and that bounce to the downside came very strongly last Friday. There is bearish divergence on the RSI on this level too. So yeah, for next week I would like to see another retest of this area. That would be great to give us possible another chance to try to short this if we get bearish evidence at this level here. Yeah, at the moment it's like in the middle of the range, and we have the same scenario. This candle gonna decide the range, and for more down we want to see a break of this level here. Yeah, and then this pair gonna go much lower. So short-term trades, you want to wait for a bounce back up here, look for bearish evidence here, or if the pair keep heading down, then you maybe want to look at this level here for a possible bounce back up from this level here, because the pair is actually in this move was a very bullish move, so we may see another bounce back up from this level. Yeah. Chief Jappy, lots of struggle at the yearly R2, as you see. It is a very important area. Look here, early 2017, the level has been acting as a very strong resistance once again, and then after the break and we went below it again, it's starting acting at resistance once again. Yeah, so the price is now in the middle of this range, this clear range here, at playing around at the monthly pivot just below the yearly pivot. If we go down to the 4-hour, you're gonna see the range more clearly. Yeah, so I will not be playing this in the middle of nowhere. So if the price reach this area up here once again, I will be looking for possible bearish evidence for more bounce back down, or if we reach this level, then I will be looking for a bounce back up from this area, talking short term. Yeah. Until we break above this box, we can't say that the pair is bullish from here until we see the break retest for a possible continuation up, or the same goes that you want to see a break below this box, then we may start going down to reach this gap here. Yeah, at the moment, wait, try to fade the edges of the box. I prefer more to the downside, that we I will be looking more to short from the upside instead. Yeah. Sorry guys, let me just take some water. Euro Aussie, after we had this great trade from this level, now we have some choppy market and sideways market. Yeah, so it is clear sideways right now, and hard to say where we're going long term. So the best thing to do with this pair is to go down to the 4-hour, and you see it clearly now. We have this, the range, we had this range in the past, and now we have a lower box to work with. Yeah, so it was a clear range and very easy traded short term, as you see here, and the trades from the upside was like more easy, cause as you see it is a clean level here and the price did reach that area every time before heading back down. So yeah, short term you can actually keep playing that box and short the edges, or long the edge from below. I think more bearish on this one. So for me, if the price do this, I would be more interested to short from this level here, in anticipation that we may break these lows, take some profit here, and in anticipation that we may break the lows and keep hitting to the bigger box and reach the lower area. Yeah, because this rejection was very clear, and market objective should be that we may reach back down here before the next bounce. So that's what I'm seeing here. it looks, looking at the size of the bearish candles, it looks more that the bears are in control at the moment anyway. So yeah, I showed you the level on the 4 hour in this box, and that is your playground for next week. EuroCAD reached a very important level last week and did halt very strongly at support. You see that the price did stop to the pip at this level here. This is not a new level, yeah, so those of you who follow me, you saw these levels already last week and the week before, etc. Yeah, so they keep working very, very well, even this very strong momentum to the downside. We reached like monthly S2, and that's big, but short term we did break a new low below here now. We are trading below the monthly S1, so what we can look at is how the price will react if it reach and retest the structure here next week. Yeah, so I will be interested to look at how the price will react at this level next week, to see if we're gonna get bearish evidence for a possible bounce back down, or if we get this first, then that could be also a good level to try to go long from here for a possible bounce back up to the top of this range here. Those are the short terms trades on this one. Daily, you see the pair never broke a new high here. The rejection was very clear after this pin bar, another pin bar, bearish engulfing. It looks like the bears are totally in control in this market. Huge bearish candles, yeah, so of course we're gonna see reaction at a monthly S2 pivot, and some correction higher, but I think that we should keep an eye at this level and how the price will act in this area for a possible one more bounce down. If you don't get bearish evidence at this level, then if this happens, then we may see another bounce back up to the top of this box. I have hard time seeing that, but who am I to know how the market will play it? So the most important that we have some scenarios and plans to know how to react after the price showing us where it's going. Yeah, and of course if the market go all the way up here, that would be even better place to short this pair from. Yeah, but just base it on how this leg went to the downside. It says a lot that the bears are in control as for now. Yeah. Hi Ivan, no we didn't do usual yet. We're getting there, buddy. Euro sterling, we had some shorts on this one in my trading room, and it did go very well, because we've been like trading somewhere from the break of this neckline, and yeah, we did reach back at this important area, and what I see here on the daily, that we have a break and close below. Last Thursday, the Friday candle was bearish engulfing. We did close with a little bit, but it is a close below the last low. This pair, when and if it reached this area, this gonna be like the decision moment for long term how this will go. Yeah, so keep a very close eye on this level here to see if we're gonna get a break or not, because it may do like when it reach this level here, that gonna be also the same level when we have this trend line, and we may see the bounce from here. For next week and short-term trades, there is this range to look at, and if this pair goes like up, back up, and do a retest of this neckline, show some bearish evidence, that would be a good level to try to short it back down in anticipation to break this low, and the last level to take profit should be somewhere down here, yeah, around the 0.9050 area. Because as I said, this structure is where the price gonna have some trouble, and a break below here maybe gonna send this pair much lower longer term. Okay, because still it is a bullish market, still the lows down here not broken, so we can still see this as correction so far, yeah, even though it's going the bearish candle are a little bit more stronger than the bullish candle, it still can be a correction back down here before it bounces up. So you have to be careful trading against such a strong move, yeah. Don't have a very large take profit until we see that this area here got broken, yeah. We want to see it broken and retested, then we start looking for a longer term downside on this one in this case. Euro Jappy, clear range even here, guys. Nothing's changed in this range. We are still trading inside this box, so we are in the middle of the range once again. There was a try last week to reach higher, that didn't happen, so we now have a confirmed lower high, and it looks like that we may reach back down to the bottom of the box around the monthly S1, yeah. You see this move to the upside was like rejected totally back down. Another test, we never making a new high, we got rejected back down with a very strong candle, and last Friday we have some rejection ongoing, yeah. So for me, I would gladly see that the price do manage to reach back up to this area, to try to see if there is bearish evidence, to try to short it from a higher level. That would give us much better risk to reward, yeah, because if it reached like up back up to this level here, your stop loss somewhere maybe an ATR above this one should be a good level and a good risk to reward, and in anticipation that we gonna reach lower, yeah. If we don't get as much correction and the price keep heading down, then of course your first target should be around the monthly S1 area, and that could be also the level where we may see another bounce back up, because it is very clear right now we are in a sideways market in a clear range, so it's better to try to trade that range until we see it broken. Yes, so keep it easy for yourself, guys. Before you want to see more longer term short, you want to see a break of this structure here, retest for a possible continuation, and the same goes to the upside. Okay, looking left here, it is a good level, and that's why we're having all these reaction up here, and trouble breaking this resistance here, yeah. EURUSD, I did publish a monthly in over Telegram and Facebook, and let's take a look at that. As you see, guys, EURUSD did reach right now the yearly R2 level. At that same level we have the monthly S1, at that same level we do also have this old support level that may act as resistant now. Yeah, so the euro is at a very important level, and since the start of the pair 1993 we have this whole range. And if we take a Fibonacci tool here and take it from measure the whole range since the pair started, you see that at that same level we have, like, we are in the middle of that range. Here we have the 50% of this total lifetime of the pair. Yeah, so it is an important area, it is very clear, and this gonna decide how the long term of this pair gonna be. Are we going to see a break, retest, continuation, or are we going to see probably a bounce back down to get that retest of this broken structure here, this 2.5 years range structure, if we're gonna see a retest of that. Looking at these monthly candles, they were very strong, but since we reached this level, August was nothing to count on because it is a slow month. So that's not strange that August did give us an indecision candle, because usually August sideways market, but September is a very important market where usually the breakouts happen. So it's not deniable that the pair at a very important level. Last week was a strong bullish candle, but still you see we had these pivots acting at as for now as good resistance. And this this weekly gap is now closed. That could be also the market objective as for now. And that's what make me start looking that we possibly gonna see some relief from here, some correction back down. Do we have the signal for that yet? No. Daily structure, we still a bullish daily structure. There is all the evidence for a bullish structure are still here. We had a rejection here the week before, and last week Friday we had another rejection. Yeah, so this is all we have, a couple of rejection, nothing saying that we start shorting the euro long term yet, but it's telling us keep a close eye, start looking for possible signs of weakness. Yeah, so on the 4 hour we do have this possible double top right now. We do have also a bearish divergence on the RSI. So there is some evidence, but nothing clear yet. And yeah, next week if we see another retest of this yearly pivot point and give me some bearish evidence, if I get that, if I get some divergence on the RSI, I will try to short this one, because it is at a good price level to try. It is a counter trend, definitely a counter trend trade. So if you are new to trading, you should be very careful trading against the trend, because it is an area where gonna be very choppy now, because every single trader is looking now at this level, and yeah, the big guys know that, and it's gonna be a mess up. It maybe take longer term than 1 week to start seeing if this level gonna hold, and it is here, we're gonna see the correction or not. So it's gonna be a trouble area here. We may see lots of choppiness. Yeah, and one more thing, it is a bullish trend, so nothing says that the pair can't keep heading higher. Yeah, so that's what's happened with my chart now, come back down. So but short term we have this clear range to work with. Let me mark that. If you want like to trade and fade the edges, you have this range, short term. Day trading, you can keep shorting and buying from the bottom of the range, yeah, until one of them breaks. For this pair to get bearish and we start talking like long-term bearishness, we have some level to get broken. Firstly, on the daily, we want to see a break below this one here, and a break below here is like the last spike in this one to start thinking even longer term to the downside. As for now, nothing of that happens, and we can start looking for short-term trades until we see more evidence. So that's it. That's why it's a little bit tricky to trade when the pair reach like a level like this one. Sterling Aussie, it looks like this ABCD may completed here and not lower, because you see, guys, the line of support here is like so clean, and it was getting very silly and easy traded range here, yeah. So it looks like the bulls are getting a little bit stronger and stronger by looking at those couple of candles we're getting from this level. And if we go down to the 4 hour, it was like super easy traded pair the last couple of weeks, yeah. Looking at this, especially from the downside going long, you see how clean touch and back up, clean touch, back up, no stop loss hunt, no nothing. Just every time we reach this area, we had a trade to the upside. So sorry, yeah, what we should keep doing is keep doing the same thing until this breaks, yeah. So where the price is testing right now, we may see another bounce back down from this level. That's what I'm looking at. No big divergence on the RSI, but some of divergence on that. And yeah, keep selling the highs, buying the lows until we get a breakout. From here now, and with this long-term accumulation, something is telling me that we may start seeing more to the upside. But before we are clear on that, we want to see a break, a retest, and a continuation higher, yeah. So it's very important that this range got broken and the retest fails to go back down in the range, yeah. When that happens, then you can start talking longer term, yeah. So why not try to keep trading this one up and down? The best thing is, of course, is to trade it from the lower edge of this box in anticipation that we may gonna have a break. This is gonna break, yeah. We don't know when and how, but this is gonna break, and it's gonna be a strong momentum move going out from this box. Because what's going on here now, those who think this pair gonna go even lower long term, they are short and their stop loss are in this area. And the other side that think this pair gonna go longer term, they are buying, and the stop losses are below this box. So the side that, when one of these sides gonna get broken, all the stop loss pockets gonna act as fuel to the move, and we're gonna get momentum and strong move. I am almost sure on that, yeah. Sterling CAD, you know from my weekly last week, guys, I did show you this level, and I said look at this area and try to buy this level, because we're gonna have a bounce from here, almost sure on that, because it is an important level. We have previous important support structure. We had the monthly S1 at the same level, so it was a clear level where we could have a bounce. Right now, or last Friday, we had this bullish engulfing candle at this very important structure. Looking at the RSI, we have a clear bullish divergence too. So yeah, there is possibility that we may start seeing this pair moving higher from here. Yeah, it did reach the bottom of this huge range we have here, and there is a possibility that now position trader maybe are entering the market, and I don't think they want to get paid somewhere here. I think they want to get paid much higher. Yeah, so yeah, it's a very important level for next week to keep an eye on, and I think we're gonna see something like this at the start, that we may see another bounce from this level here back down. That would be great if we get like another chance for try to enter on a double bottom back up, or a possible inverted head and shoulders. Looking at this, that we have the head and another shoulder, that would be great. So yeah, no more shorting for me on this one. The level is the monthly S1. Once again, if we see another retest, that would be great, and the best way, the best price to get with good risk to reward. Yeah. Let's go to the weekly. It is an indecision, or a little bit more like a hammer, but I do call it this an indecision candle. And yeah, you see, guys, we have, this is like the all-time low. So I'm not sure if they're gonna break this level and keep heading down. So that's why I'm more now interested to try to long this pair for a longer period of time. So that's my view on this one. The beast, sterling Jappy. Let's me just take off those, we don't need them right now. Yeah, it start looking more and more like a possible head and shoulder, but not a clear one yet. There's no break of the neckline, but we do have some of the signs about a possible inverted head and shoulders here. We're still struggling at this area where we have the monthly pivot point. We never broke above this high here. That is like the signal that we gonna keep heading higher, when we see if this goes like give us a close above this last high here. Yeah. Short term, we want to see a close above this high here, but they are very close to each other. Yeah. You see that almost most of the wicks are coming from the from below now. Just this one from the upside, but it looks like we have lots of pressure from the downside. The price keep getting rejected from below. So I am more interested for a long side, for a long trade on this one. Last week on Friday, we had this very good bullish engulfing candle at the previous structure, but then the last 8 hours wasn't like a continuation yet. Yeah. So for me personally, I will be looking for a possible bounce back down. That would be good. And if the price came back down to this level, that would be a good level to go down to 15 or 1 minute, 1 hour, to look for a bullish evidence, as it happens here. Morning star formation at that level, that would be a good entry reason. And yeah, for me, I will be looking at this level, 141.141.5 back down to 300, yeah, that it's a good level to look at for a possible bounce back up. Because as I said, looking at daily, it looks like we getting pushed higher and higher every time we reach this level. And for a longer term trader, you want to see a break of the neckline, a break of the monthly pivot, a retest that fails to go back down below. That would be your ultimate signal that we are heading back up on this one for a longer term, yeah. Short term, you can still trading this range. For me, I will trade only from the lower edge to the upside in anticipation that we may break up, yeah. Yeah, as we said last week, this pair is now more bullish, and we said we want to see a break, retest, and we got that. And last Friday we had this very strong rejection when we got another retest of this structure, yeah. But as for now, looking at the daily and this RSI at the extreme, I'm not sure I want to long this one from this level. And looking at this previous structure up here, lots of reactions here, and the monthly R1. So if you're holding along already, you should be looking how the price will react at this level. That could be your first take profit area, yeah. On the 4 hour, you see it was a clear V shape here, and we may get some more to the upside, but once again, when we reach a level like this, if I'm not in a position already, I'm not interested to go long, like when the price is reaching resistance, yeah. So for me, if it goes back down to this level, then I'm interested to go long, or if it breaks this level here, once again a retest, then possible more up. That's it for me. You can like, if you want to trade against this up move, and of course that would be this area up here where I expect some reaction back down. Oh really? Someone is saying that my screen is stuck at Euro Jappy. I can't see that on my screen. I'm sending also on another screen. I'm sending live to see what's going on, and it doesn't show that I'm stuck on Euro Jappy. Anyone else having a problem with that? Please write that in the chat so I can keep going. Okay, then we keep going. Good, that was it about Sterling New Zealand. Mr. Williams, that's maybe on your side. Try to reload the page, please. Sterling USD. As I said last week, guys, I told you that this one gonna probably keep moving higher, and that I was not trusting this pin bar here, that pin bar that we got, and that this pair had much more to give, and it looks like very strong moves last week, yeah. So the pair reached now the monthly S1, the monthly R1, and we did reach now this previous high there. So this area may be gonna act as resistant, at least short term. Looking at the bigger picture, I can see that we have possible market objective to reach the top of this range, to reach these levels here. Yeah, there is a possibility that I think that this is what the market have in mind. But looking at this level where we also have the monthly R1, if you are long, you should be looking to take profit somewhere here, or partial profit. If we go down to the 4 hour, you see it much more how good supply level this was in the past. Yeah, looking at how fast the move was from this level here. We didn't really reach that area, but still we have lots of reaction just at the monthly R1. So it is a good level to try to short. If we got another retest next week, then we may want to short back down for a possible down correction and a retest of these levels back down here. And you see a clear divergence on the RSI between this high and this high, and looking at these highs are equal, but this high and this high like very way from each others. Looking at this high back down here, and this one here, and this one and this one, there is lots of divergence going on right now on this pair. Long term, it looks like a very nice rounded bottom, so we may have what's called a cup and handle situation here, that this may go down back and to find more buyers and keep going higher. Yeah, that's very possible, and that's what I think gonna happen. So where the price is testing right now, it's a good level to look at for a possible short-term short to back down to these levels. The maximum or the extreme is down here at this structure. That would be like the level when we should be looking to take profit, because I think if we reach this level down here, that we're gonna get another bounce back up in anticipation to break these highs up here. Yeah. So yeah, those are the levels I'm looking at. Where the price is testing right now, somewhere in this area, more bearish evidence, and back down here for a possible bounce back up. Yeah. How do I get those pivots? There is an indicator that called pivot points on TradingView. You just plot it on the screen and mark them up. And I usually hide the indicator because it destroys my chart. I can show you how it looks like when they are on the chart. It's called pivot points. Yeah, nothing magical about it. But when you plot it on the screen, your chart get very messy. So I do plot them. I mark the monthly and yearly level and take off the pivot indicator once again to get a better looking chart. Yeah, so that's how you take them. New Zealand CAD. Everyone that's stuck in some chart that not following, I think you guys, it's from your side and it's recorded, so just watch the recording, please. What a great call we had, guys, when I did call this break since this trade since the break of this level here. Yeah, so it was a very good trade to the downside, and now it's time to start looking to take profit. Let's go to the weekly. You see which area we reach now. Yeah, it's a very important level. It's also monthly S2 area. The weekly didn't close below the monthly S1. We got some rejection here. On the daily, if you measure this move here, the extension of this AB, the CD leg is now at the 200%, so it's a very extended move. So it is an important level to look for take profit and probably start looking for bullish evidence to the upside. We have a great 3 bottoms divergence on the RSI going higher. Compared with these are the 3 bottoms we have on the price, or the 3 lows. We have this swing low start here, this swing low is here, and this swing low is here. And look at the RSI, we start diverging to the upside now. So important level, monthly S2, previous structure at this area here. Oh, sorry guys, I got the popular blue screen on Windows, and yeah, everything crashed down, and I hope that we are up and running again. Yeah, I will just wait one moment so everyone else join back again. Good, it looks like we are up and running. And was it Sterling New Zealand we did the last pair, I think. Let me go back to my list. Yeah, it was no, it was New Zealand CAD, and yeah, as I said, it's time to start looking for long. And the next pair is New Zealand JAPI. Still in a bearish strong move to the downside. Friday was a clear rejection down and never been allowed to make a new high, but it is a good level to keep watching on this pair where we are testing right now. The divergence on the RSI is also a bullish divergence, which make me keep interesting to look how the price will react at this level here, right where we are. Yeah, it is clear downside, and there is a possibility that we keep moving lower. Yeah, but it's not wrong to keep watching this clean level here. You see how clean it is. Yeah, for more to the downside, easy, you want to see a break of this structure here. It is very clear what structure I'm talking about. The line, it's very straight, so you want to see a break. To be more sure, you want to see the retest that we hold below and a continuation lower. Looking at the level on the daily, as I told you guys, there was a huge divergence on the RSI. There is some divergence even on the 4-hour bullish divergence right now, and that will make me look that we may have some bounce back up from this level. Yeah, and maybe give us better shorting opportunity from these tops here, or this level up here. That would be great if we reach as high once again. Yeah, because yeah, it's better to short it from a higher level, since the move was like very strong to the downside, and the RSI on the daily reached the extremes. Yeah, but since this last low here, we never broke back below and made new low on the RSI. We kept making higher lows on the RSI, so that's why I'm interesting at this level to see that we may have a bounce back up from here to at least retest these highs here. Yeah, until we see a clear break of this level, retest on lower time frame. Then we may look at the first level monthly S1, second level monthly S2, if this will keep heading down. Yeah. New Zealand USD, another great rejection on a USD pair last Friday. It was like a very clear reaction at this level, and once again those levels been there for a long time now, and you see how well they work. We had this great bullish candle day, and then bam, back all the way back down below the monthly pivots. I was talking to the guys in my trading room that for more upside on this pair, we want to see a clear break of this high here, break and close. Otherwise, I'm still like bearish on this pair. We thought that way. That was what was happening last Friday, but we didn't got that break and close. We ended with this very strong pin bar. So to be tradable, we want to go down to lower time frame, and as you see here, we are in the middle of this range right now. So both upside and downside moves are like a little bit late now. So what I want to look at is, of course, if we want to see a bounce from this structure back up, then I will be looking at this structure here for a possible bearish divergence. Or if the price keep heading lower, then the first level I will be looking at is this structure here. Yeah, looking at this structure here, it was a good support level in the past. We broke it, and then it acted as resistance, and then when we broke back up, it was acting as support once again. So we have this clear range now, and those are the levels that I will be looking at. Try to sell the upper edge or buy the lower edge on this pair as for now. For more to the upside, as I said to my students, we want to see a break of these highs here. Yeah, so we want to see this got broken and retested for a possible continuation higher. As for now, I think it's the best way is to keep trading this range until we start see some trending behavior from here on. Yeah, we had a great trending behavior here on this move, but then we went in a sideways. Yeah, we broke lower. We were looking at this retest for a possible continuation of the trend. We didn't got that, so we now have broken above this high. We making higher lows. We broke another higher high, but on the 4 hour only. Yeah, so sideways, sell this, buy this until you see a break. USD CAD, what a performer. Yeah, almost at the monthly S3, and almost as I forecasted for like 2 or 3 months now, guys, that we may see after this correction another impulse, that we really did get a very strong impulse as it happens here. We are maybe at the end of this move. There is some more room to the downside to reach this level, and of course the extremes would be down here at the 1.618, but that is a very long term, and I think it's time for this pair to make a little bit higher correction. So as for now, we start looking to take profit at these areas when the price reach those extreme lows. It's gonna be a trouble area here, and yeah, it's very wise to book profit here and start looking for a possible correction up. Our first divergence is between this top, this bottom, and this bottom now are a bullish divergence, as you see here. It is a very important level. It is a support level, as you see looking at this structure here. The next one is a little bit below here, so we are in a very important area that we may at least start looking for short for more right now. And my eye is gonna be on lower time frame. How will we react from here now, especially when and if the price reach these structures up here, if we're gonna possibly get another bounce down and start looking if we're gonna break this low here, or if it's gonna make like a double bottom for to find more buyers and start maybe trending a little bit higher. Yeah, so yeah, possible buys now would be very interesting since the price is at a very good level. Daily we're still in a very strong bearish market, and for that long-term bearishness to change, we want to see a break of these highs up here. Yeah, this is like where you change your bias totally. The next bearish move that we may expect is when the price reach this structure here. Yeah, on a daily time frame, there is a possibility that we meet some troubles here and see another bounce back down from that level. That would be a great level to try and short this with and trade it with the trend. But as for now, these area here gonna be like a very good area to look for possible bullish evidence for that bounce to the upside. And that would gonna be a counter trend trade, so do not forget that. As we saw here, we had some move to the upside, but you see the slope of it. It was like a correction. You clearly see no strong momentum. The slope was not as strong as the down move. Looking at these slopes here, when the price is moving down, it moved fast with big candles. The up move, it was a clear and easy to see that it was a possible correction, because the candles was not as big and the slope of the move to the upside was not as strong. Yeah, so if you see now that same behavior as we had here happening from here, then you should not be expecting a total reversal. If you see the price is going upside but very slowly in a sideways manner, but keep grinding higher and higher, but the slope is not steep, it's like doing like this, that is a correction behavior, and you're not you should not like have a very huge take profits on such moves. Yeah. USD JAPY. So this pair did now break that very important support level. We had lots of trouble at this area and now we have a clear break and close below this area on daily. We even have a break and close below this structure on the weekly. So one can start thinking now that we may keep heading lower in this and following this trend to the downside. And yeah, I am one of those that start thinking this, because you know guys, I was telling you all the time, keep buying these lows, and we did actually buy lots of times here. The 108.80 was like the level where we traded this one many times to the upside, and this was the top of the range. So now when the price did break actually this area, of course I will start looking to short this one for a possible continuation, and the area I will be looking at is somewhere here around the 108.50. So yeah, if and when the price reach this area up here, that would be the first level to look at how the price will react. and that would be like a good level to start looking for a possible short from. Okay, so for me, I will be looking this area here, yeah, for a possible bearish evidence, for a possible bounce back down, and keep trading with this trend. If this happen though, if the price go back in above this inside this range, and since the gold now reached a good soon reach a good resistant level, then this may also reverse, because if the gold gonna reverse from that top I showed you in the beginning of this session, then usually this pair gonna move higher. So if this happened and the pair enter back in this range, give you another push down and start trading higher, then there is a possibility that we start looking for a possible retest of these levels once again, yeah. So until that happen, we should keep looking to short this market. And yeah, as I said, for me is this structure down here is the level what I'm looking at, because we do have a good structure. We do have the monthly S1 that may act as support, putting a Fibonacci retracement tool that could give us the area between the 50 and the 61.8. That would be also a good confluence. So yeah, very good level. 108.50 is also a good psychological number. So yeah, keep looking at those levels and see if we're gonna get some bearish evidence at in this area here, yeah. USD Norwegian krona, this long-term hold trade that we took from since the break of this level is a little bit worrying now, because we start having bullish divergence on the RSI, guys, yeah. So maybe you want to take some profit at this area, but I still think longer term, looking at the weekly, we have a flag break continuation, and then after this break we had a retest and another bearish week. But as I said, on the daily there is bullish evidence on the RSI, so we should keep an eye on this one. And if you are holding a short, you don't want to see a break back above this level, yeah, because that could give us this one, and the last level that should not be broken is of course this level here, yeah. So yeah, book some profit if you are holding this short still, because we have to read those signs when we get bullish divergence on a daily level. That is important, yeah. But structure wise, it is clear downtrending market, and you should not be very worried. But yeah, it's like inside this channel still, yeah. And we are back to Dicthy. That's mean that was those was all the pair I had. So once again, 5 minutes. If you have any questions or any pair you want me to look at, we can do that fast. Sorry for this trouble with the with the live session today. I couldn't do anything about it, and yeah, I will wait and see if any of you have any questions, guys. And while I'm waiting, why not, if you do like this session and did not hit the like button that yet, do that, please. How to set up? Yeah, it's very easy, buddy. you basically go to indicator, search for pivots, and you have this one, call it pivot point standard. Yeah, you see this one here. You just plot it on your screen and it gonna crunch it like this, and it gonna get ugly, so you must do this manually here to the side to make it wider. Then you can go to the setting and choose which time frame you want, and weekly, monthly or yearly, traditional or Fibonacci or classic or Camarilla, etc. Yeah, I use the classic, sorry, I use traditional. And what I usually do is to mark those levels like this. This is R5. I put a line on it, call it R5, R5. Let's like this, and yeah, mark all the level that I'm interested of, and then I take it off from my. I hide it. Why it's not hiding? Like this, cause it mess your chart. Yeah, so when you do mark all your level manually, then you have them here on the chart, and you don't have a messed chart. That's why I do it like this. I hope that answered your question, buddy. Repeat again how to add the pivot. I don't want to have to repeat again, just see the recording one more time, buddy. Thank for this wonderful session. I think at interesting level, could you please check sync? What is on interested level? Aussie CAD. All the CAD level, all the CAD pairs are on interesting levels, guys. Yeah, and this one too. It is like on the monthly S2. It's previous structure here. We have rejection in the past from this area. We have this structure here, this neckline. It have been acting as support here too. Yeah, it is at a very important level. Not much, yeah, some divergence on the RSI too. That's the daily. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Yeah, you see the price went all the way back down, did retest the monthly S2. So of course what you want to look at, how it will, if we reach this level once again, to try to go long from here. You don't need to have your stop loss below this week. This, like when this a news week like this happen, I stop looking at it. Yeah, so you like want to have a good level of stop loss below this last low that would do the job. Yeah, so yeah, as you said, it is a good level, and there is a possibility that you may get a bounce back up to this structure here, yeah, as first area to look at. So yeah, DAX and stuff like that, and I don't trade them and I don't look at them, so I never looked at those charts before. This was like very old drawings here. So yeah, let us look. Well, just by looking at it from this structure here, it is clear that we now have a lower range that we are trading in. As you see, this was like the last and the highest range we had. It was an important level that should hold. We did trade back below it, and we have a nice rounded bottom to try to break back above it. Yeah, so as for now, I think you should be looking to see if what evidence we have here, if there is some bearish evidence. But when we do have these rounded bottom, I don't like to short against those patterns. Yeah, when I see this rounded bottom, it's more like possible continuation here, that we may do enter back in to the upper range again to trade higher. To have in mind that I don't have any idea about the fundamentals, and this is only what I see technically on the chart. Never traded it this index or any other index since I've been just doing Forex only. Yeah, so that's what I see. We have two range, the upper one and the lower one, and you probably want to keep trading those range, yeah, until we got a break. But definitely if this goes back above to the upper range, that you're gonna see another bounce to at least retest of these highs. But since we are at this flip zone right now, you want to maybe see how it will react on lower time frame. There is, as you see here, some rejections. I can't see a lot about the RSI divergence, but since we have this round bottom, since we keep hovering up here, I can have a feeling that we may see a bounce back above this lower range. So your best scenario would be if you get another change back down here to go long, yeah, because the major trend is of course to the upside. Yeah, let's see how the 200 moving average and the 100 doing. We are below, just below the 100. We are trading between the 100 and 200. The 200 acted as good support here. At that same level, we have this clear structure down here. Yeah, so as far we are trading above the 200, I think you should keep looking for to long this, even though we have a lower low, lower close here below this one, but you are still above the 200 that been acting as good support in the past back down here. Yeah, so why not look if you're gonna see another retest of the 200 and possible continuation. That's what I have to say about this. I hope it was good enough to understand what I mean. Yeah, then let's call it a day, guys. I have to take some rest because I'm gonna be talking about 2 hours later and have a session with my students, so I need to get some rest, yeah, to be ready for that session too. Thank you very much for being here, and trade safe. See you out there on Facebook, Telegram, TradingView. All the links you want to know about how to follow me are in the description below this video. Once again, please do like the video if you did not yet, and share those videos with other traders so many get the benefit of that. Thank you very much, guys, and bye bye.